President Donald Trump takes a trip to Israel.
The hostages are back. The hostages are back.
To co-chair a summit to end the war between Israel and Hamas officially. 5 people hospitalized.
And then all of a sudden it started like swirling around in the air.
After a helicopter crashed over the weekend. Celebrating the Soul Man.
We are celebrating it in the context of the fact that he should have been here.
A birthday celebration for the late Sam Moore. Caplin News goes live. And a haunting tour.
Well, that's kind of spooky that I'm seeing something behind me that was not there.
Coverage on the annual ghost tours at the Deering Estate. These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Hello, South Florida. I'm Samantha Gutierrez.
And I'm Dylan Bazay. Today is Monday, October 13th, 2025.
Live from the Lee Caplin School of Journalism and Media in North Miami, this is Caplin News.
President Trump is addressing news out of Israel today following a major development in the region that has the world watching closely. All 20 remaining living hostages in Gaza have been freed from Hamas captivity and returned to Israel after 2 years of war.
Taking a live look now at a hostage square in Tel Aviv. The bodies of 28 deceased hostages remain in Gaza, but are meant to be returned by Hamas under the terms of the U.S. brokered ceasefire deal. As part of the agreement, the release of 250 Palestinian prisoners serving long and life sentences is now underway, as the release of more than 1,700 Palestinian detainees from Gaza held by Israel without charge since Hamas-led attacks on October 7th, 2023. President Trump was in Jerusalem this morning addressing the Israeli lawmakers.
Because yesterday I was saying 7, but now I can say 8. The hostages are back. The hostages are back.
Still photos and videos are pouring in showing the reunions. One of the released hostages was Gilboa Dalil, returning and reuniting with his family.
5 people are hospitalized this morning after a helicopter crash in Southern California. CNN's Laura Posen has more on this terrifying tale.
To give you some context, when this crash happened, it was just after 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and the beach was packed. So witnesses say it was absolutely terrifying, not only seeing this crash as it happened, but hearing it as well. It's a little difficult to see because it's dark out, but that helicopter is still wedged in between those palm trees straight ahead.
God.
It's a heart-stopping moment caught on camera in Huntington Beach.
I hear this weird, I knew the helicopters and hot rod thing was going on. I hear this odd sound that didn't sound right. I look down and I see the helicopter spiraling out of control.
The helicopter begins dipping toward the tree line before suddenly losing control, spinning as a piece appears to fly off. Then slamming into palm trees near the Hyatt's pedestrian bridge.
Everything looked fine, and then all of a sudden it started like swirling around in the air, and it impaled on the bridge stairs.
Oh no, 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 no! Oh my God, oh my God! Panic quickly spread.
There was a boy who had dropped all of his sand toys, and he was bawling looking for his mom. And so I'm not sure exactly where he came from, but there was a lot of definitely confusion and a lot of scared kids.
People ran toward the wreckage to help.
My friend saw that he saw shrapnel or just debris catapulting across PCH towards the hotel, and that's where it must have struck the person on the other side of the coast highway.
Firefighters say 2 people on board, the pilot and passenger, were pulled from the wreckage and rushed to the hospital, along with 3 others on the ground, including a child. Investigators from the NTSB and FAA are working to determine what caused the helicopter to crash.
A helicopter is a machine. It seems to appear that, the investigators are going to look into things like tail rotor failure, since it was rotating like that and then came down.
City officials say the helicopter was part of the Cars and Copters event. The helicopter crashed near a landing party ahead of Sunday's festivities.
Oh my God! It looked really serious. I was surprised to hear that anybody actually made it out safe, to be honest.
A council member for this district says they're still waiting on an update from the hospital regarding the condition of the 5 victims. Reporting in Huntington Beach, Lauren Posen, KCAL News.
Police are continuing their investigation this morning of a mass shooting that took place during an alumni party. Investigators say 4 people were killed and at least 20 others were injured. The shooting occurred at a restaurant near Charleston, South Carolina, where a high school reunion was taking place. Authorities say they have identified the persons of interest in the attack.
The Miami Sea Aquarium is no longer open today after 70 years of being a South Florida staple. The aquatic park's last day of operation was yesterday, after facing ongoing controversy regarding animal welfare concerns leading to the termination of its lease. A new multi-use facility will be built in the location of the old Sea Aquarium. Plans are to include an aquarium without marine animals.
And big news affecting all of Hollywood fans. Actress Diane Keaton has passed away at 79 years old. The public is still unclear on what caused her death. Keaton was known for her talents in both drama and comedy, some referring to her as Hollywood's most enduring actress. Over her career, she won an Academy Award and 2 Golden Globes, amongst many nominations. But awards only tell part of their story. Her best-known films include Annie Hall, The Godfather trilogy, Father of the Bride, and Book Club. She was deeply loved, and her legacy will be cherished.
The legendary soul man Sam Moore would have turned 90 years old this past weekend, but even with his passing, his music still lives on.
Caplin News reporter Valentina Gaspari joins us live at FIU's Biscayne Bay campus, where birthday celebrations took place. Hey, Valentina.
Hey Samantha and Dylan, this place holds lots of history and lots of memories of the one and only Sam Moore. You can see along the walls he has met celebrities, family, friends, even presidential candidates. And it was in this exact same place where over the weekend several gathered to celebrate his 90th birthday celebrations. Applauses. And the sound of the legendary soul man lighting the room in honor of Sam Moore's 90th birthday. Guests remembering the legacy of the Rock and Roll Hall of Famer at the Sam Moore Theater at Florida International University over the weekend. Animated videos of Moore's life showing scenes from his performances of the 1960s duo Sam and Dave reflect the singer's monumental moments, including famous hits like Soul Man, I Thank You, and Hold On, I'm Coming. But for Moore's wife Joyce, this event meant something else.
We are celebrating it in the context of the fact that he should have been here to enjoy and celebrate his 90th birthday today, which meant the world to him.
Joyce says it's been hard navigating life without her partner of 44 years, even getting emotional hearing his voice.
I was hurting. I miss my husband. I miss my best friend.
But then recalls the gift he had, sharing some of her memories of Sam at the theater. Sam Moore's career began in South Florida, and throughout the festivities, guests learned something new about Moore.
He seems like a really great guy. He seems really nice. I wish that I would have been able to meet him.
While others are thankful they crossed paths with him.
He's being celebrated, and that's a great thing. Yes, indeed.
Manny Garcia, Knight Foundation Executive Director of the Lee Caplin School of Journalism and Media, is honoring Sam's impact, saying, quote, Sam Moore represents the best of Miami and South Florida, and the legacy he leaves for our students with the Sam Moore Theater is lasting. We treasure and honor his legacy and are thankful for Sam's wife, Joyce, for her support, and we join her today in celebrating Sam. Joyce says she would have annoyed Sam with lots of hugs and kisses on his special day, and after singing happy birthday and blowing out the candles, she had one somewhat colorful thing left to say.
Happy birthday.
Well, definitely a time well spent. And if you want to know more information about Sam Moore or about this theater, make sure to check out fiu.edu/iStar for more information. For now, live in North Miami, I'm Valentina Gaspari, Caplin News.
You've heard of a high-speed chase, but this wasn't your typical getaway.
That's still ahead, and so is this story.
And they say spirits can speak through the white noise.
We're headed to a place where strange things have been known to happen. Newsbreak will be back in 2 minutes.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzz and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
There are a lot of ways to reach out to a friend about their mental health. Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
Bill is a family man. He invests his money wisely and provides a good life for his children. Just one problem. He often opens emails from senders he doesn't know, and his computer is not password protected. One day, Bill checked his bank account and 94% of malware attacks originate from emails. Don't be like Bill. Take your cybersecurity seriously.
Grab your gear. We're going ghost hunting at an exclusive haunted spot where spirits may be found lurking around every corner. The Deering Estate is getting into the Halloween spirit by hosting ghost tours of their historical property.
I was there to get up close and personal with the hauntings.
The Deering Estate is a place with lots of history, and some believe that that long history brings some hauntings. Before the tour gets underway, the tour group listens to stories from employees to set the tone.
When I started working here, I did a photography class, and I made a darkroom in the photography class. I felt like somebody was standing behind me, and in the time that I said, "Hey, what's your name? What are you doing here?" There was nobody standing behind me. I didn't pay much attention to it until the following day when I said the same thing, and then I was like, okay, well, that's kind of spooky that I'm seeing something behind me that was not there.
While many people go into the tour with a closed mind, some are open to the possibility of ghosts, and some even have encounters.
Yes. When my dad and my brother were in the room by themselves and they didn't get anything, so they walked out and they said bye. And as they were leaving, they heard a soft like bye, bye. My dad, he had the chills.
While hunting for ghosts sounds spooky, actually finding proof is difficult to say the least. Many different forms of ghost hunting devices are used to find these specters.
So we designed these goggles instead. So you're supposed to stare into them and you can see things. It's supposed to enhance the experience. And then through the headphones, you're listening through a radio and it's going through what's called a spirit box, which is a transistor radio that sweeps through radio stations automatically. And they say spirits can speak through the white noise.
The Deering Estate has 3 more ghost tours this month, all of which are sold out. So make sure you keep an eye out for extra availability or for next year's tours.
A pumpkin doesn't just grow legs and walk away, but police caught one that broke free from its home. Over in Parma Heights, Ohio, police chased a giant inflatable pumpkin that was rolling around the suburbs. After an officer and a passerby corralled it, the pumpkin was safely returned to the homeowner's yard. You're watching Newsbreak, and we're coming right back.
Radcliffe Art and Design Incubator is the velocity accompanying the fellow's rudder, as in a boat. Unless there is movement or action, the planned direction is of little consequence. We encourage the creative ideas into action, and from the experience of doing, we critically assess the feedback, adjust, and set out to rediscover the potentialities of an entrepreneurial mindset.
Stand is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
That's all the time we have for Newsbreak. I'm Samantha Gutierrez.
And I'm Dylan Bissay, and you can get more news anytime at caplinnews.fiu.edu.